Happening right now, a Southwest Airlines plane full of passengers landing at the wrong airport.
Live from Victory Park, this is News 8 at 10.
And welcome to News 8 this Sunday evening. I'm Carla Wade. A developing story right now, a Southwest Airlines plane carrying more than 100 passengers lands at the wrong airport. We've been hearing from some of the passengers on that plane. Channel 8's Marisa Vedra is live with the latest. Marie.
Carla, we're talking about Southwest Flight 4013. It left Chicago's Midway Airport just before 4 o'clock this afternoon. And on it was an attorney from Dallas. We caught up with him. His name is Scott Schieffer, and he was able to walk us through exactly what happened. He says the plane landed, he believed, in Branson right around 5 o'clock, and the pilot came over the intercom and said, "Welcome to Branson." Well, then a few minutes later, he came back on, and the pilot said they were at the wrong airport. Let's give you a look at some of the tweets that Scott Schieffer was able to share with us. This is his view of the Southwest plane, again, Flight 4013. This is as he exited at the wrong airport. This is one of his first transmissions, really reporting on the field for us here. And this is his second tweet. This is Southwest Air, where the passengers were brought to, finally, the right Branson Airport, the correct one, about 9 miles drive away. These are passengers who were on that plane and then were brought to the correct airport to continue on with their travels for the night. We asked Scott if he had any inkling beforehand that something was wrong, and he said yes. Take a listen.
We could smell the burnt rubber from the flight. The landing was really abrupt, and the pilot applied the brakes really strongly. You could hear it, and you could certainly feel it. You were lurched forward to your seat, and thankful that you had your seatbelt on.
Fortunately, no one was hurt in this crash. Now, I want to give you in this wrong landing. I want to give you a look now at the airport that this plane actually landed on. This is Clark Downtown Airport. Local people know it as College of the Ozarks Airport. And the runway is half the size of the runway that this plane was supposed to land on at Branson Airport. We're hearing from the passengers that the plane landed here at the end of the runway. It's probably a little harder to make out on your screen, but this is a drop-off right at the end of the runway, and we're hearing from those passengers that when the plane landed and they finally got off, they saw they were just a few hundred feet really away from this area where the plane, if it had kept going, would have dropped off at the end of this runway. So some scary moments, not only for those people, but also for people who live in this area. We talked to a witness who lived nearby, and here's what he said about when the plane landed.
It was so low you could see inside the cabin, and you could see the individuals in the cabin, and I thought, wow, that's really, really awkward. He was probably maybe 150 feet over the trees. I'm looking at the aircraft at the end of the runway, and I don't know what in the world's going on.
We heard again from passengers that they were taken to the correct Branson Airport with their baggage and either staying there or moving on to the next flight. The attorney we spoke with from Dallas is hoping to make that connecting flight from Branson to Dallas to return home tonight. We did hear from Southwest Airlines. They confirmed that this was a wrong landing, but there was no explanation as to why. We'll continue to follow this story, and if we get more information, we'll be sure to bring it to you. Live in the social media center, Marisa Vedra, Channel 8 News.